أعوذ بالله من بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله وصلى الله وسلم على رسول الله سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه ومن والاه. Khalid ibn Sa'id, the first to write Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. The first person to write Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim is this man. So that's an honor. The first one to write Bismillah. Nobody could read and write. Very few Sahaba were. The first one. Who's he? Khalid ibn Sa'id radiyallahu anhu. Let's find out who is this Sahabi. And then we go to Al-Ala'i Al-Hadrami. Yallah. Bushra, Bismillah, raise your voice.
She said, my father was the fifth person to accept Islam. He immigrated to Abyssinia and lived there for close to 10 years. I was born while he was in Abyssinia. It is also reported that she said, my father was the first to write Islam. It is reported that Allah was security also and some of the Muslim troops in their invasion of Shem. Khalid was handsome and comely. He was killed at the battle of
Ajnadain.
It is reported that he was martyred. His killer said after the execution, who was that man for I saw his light descending to the sky?
Allahu Akbar. Khalid bin Sa'id, you see, there are hidden heroes. We don't know. His daughter said, my father was the first man. Look how proud she was of her father. Not he was rich, he was this, he was a pilot. No, my father was the first man who wrote Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Look at the pride. Look at the children who are raised on Islam. May Allah make our daughters and sons like that. Proud of us, the deen. Ameen, Ya Rabbi. So she was born while her father in exile. That's very painful. 10 years. For what? Just because I'm a Muslim, you kick me out? Yes. Just because you say La ilaha illallah. Because they know La ilaha illallah is not just a word to be said, sisters. It's a system. Look at me, look at me. These secular people, if Islam meant salat and siyam and zakat, wallahi al-azim, they will even give you money to stay like that. But Islam, they know, Islam will tell them, no, no drinking. No womanizing. Don't exploit women. You want to sell a dress. Why you want to put a woman in it? You want to sell a car. Why you need to put a naked woman near the car? That's exploitation. But women think, oh no, they're making use of you. You don't understand that. Zero respect to you, sister. And if Islam meant only dhikr, oh, that's the type of Islam they want, and they will always what? Encourage. But Islam that challenges them in banking, in politics, in economy, in finance, in foreign, oh, they don't like that. Because you are telling them you cannot rule the world on your own. We have a say too, because we live in this world too. They don't want you to say that. Is this clear? So this is why in Islam, with Rasulullah, who is our best example, there was fighting. Because they don't leave you alone. So Khalid bin Sa'id, radiallahu anhu, there is another Sa'id bin As, radiallahu anhu. Khalid bin Sa'id was one of the early fifth man to embrace Islam. And he was a man who could read and write. So Rasulullah needed him to write the Qur'an. His daughter, who is also known as Khalid, daughter of Khalid, Khalid. They love that name. Huh? She said, my father, I was born when my father was in exile. Her mom told her, your dad is until she grew up a little bit and became a girl that can understand that she saw her dad. Because he was wanted to be killed. And the Prophet said, go to Abyssinia until I tell you to come back. Persecution. Abu Bakr radiallahu anhu appointed him on Sana'a as governor. Sana'a is Yemen. And he also sent him for jihad to Sham. Sham is Syria. He was a very handsome man. He was killed in the battle of Ajnadain, meaning after the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. The man who killed him became Muslim later on. He said, who's that man? When I killed him, he fell. I saw light coming out from his body to the sky. His ruh. They said that is Khalid bin Sa'id. When you were kafir, you were fighting, you killed him. This is why so many non-Muslims, when they kill Muslims in war, they go a little bit, they come with, they say, I smell good smell. While our dead smell busu, the others smell so good. In the same area. They smile. Why they smile when we kill them? He sees paradise. He sees Hurul Ain telling him, come. And he say, finally, alhamdulillah, no one will object. Takbir. Look at Zurina and Farina. Takbir. He sees rivers of waterfalls of milk, waterfalls of honey. Allahu Akbar. Khalas. No more sadness, no more problems. Nobody bothers you anymore. Enough. Habis. Husnul Khatimah. The best of end. May Allah grant us the best of end. The way He wants. It could be salat, siyam, class like this, coming to class, going back from class. Husnul Khatimah doesn't mean only jihad or sujood. It could be rida with Allah. You are pleased with Allah. Yallah. Al-Ala al-Hadrami. Any question about Sa'id? You seem very interested just listening. Khalid bin Sa'id, any question? Okay, that's all we know about him. May Allah be pleased with. At least we learn. 42. Yalla, Natasha. Sahabi number 42.
Assalamu alaikum, Sheikh.
Wa alaikum assalam, Fatma. Wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
He was appointed as ruler over Sana'a. Sana'a, is it Yemen?
Yes, your forefather.
Oh, Yemen. Okay.
You must
Thank
have
you.
blood with him. Takbir. Your dad, may Allah have mercy on him, must come from him. Takbir. Okay. So he was Chome. Takbir. Yalla ha. Natasha now read. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Number one. Have you seen a man walking on water? Al-Ala al-Hadrami. Karama. You know what is karama? Tato karamat. Karama is something less than miracle. Allah gives to special people. When you are so special to Allah, Allah may give you something that people cannot comprehend. You walk on water? Yes. Al-Ala al-Hadrami was wali, close to Allah. Let's see who is he. He is from the allies of Banu Umayyah, and he was one of the chiefs of Muhajirun. Meaning, he was not just Muhajir, he was one of the chiefs. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam entrusted him with authority over Bahrain. When Bahrain was opened, Bahrain is what is today Bahrain, UAE, Qatar, and Kuwait. That land is called Bahrain because it's between two seas. So it's not Bahrain of today. Bahrain of today, you don't even find it on the map. You look. The Prophet ﷺ put him as governor there. The Prophet doesn't appoint anyone. Okay. Yallah, his jihad.
He set out on an expedition with just 6 months. The views were taken that should march thus the army of Al-Alay continued to swell and reach the front of Taman. He fought them and no one was spared. Then he advanced up where some of the enemy were gathered. He fought them and they were routed. The non-Arabs recruited Al-Zara. Again Al-Alay advanced through the battle lines on the seashore. The enemies completely encircled and besieged them until Aziz died. The people of Al-Zara requested their troops to be routed. Then he turned towards the people of Taman. Here also he killed their warriors and captured their wounded slaves. Our Fajr was also sent to the Persian force. He set sail the ships and conquered the Persian peninsula and made it the place of prayer.
He was an expert on Persians. He knew how to hunt them. SubhanAllah. He was given that skill. So once Abu Bakr as-Siddiq, after the death of Rasulullah, Abu Bakr as-Siddiq told him, continue your march. Islam must, since we are still strong, Islam must reach people quickly. And you know, two main reasons made Islam reach people fast. Number one, the strength of Iman the Sahaba had, and therefore their dedication to opening the land. Second, the rotten societies those people were living under the Romans and the Persians. The Persians and the Romans were killing people with taxes. No freedom. They come and take your wife. She's beautiful, they take her. Wait. If they want to return her to you, they will return her. Imagine. They come, they need men, they take your children to go war. Not my kids. They pass by your orchid, they take everything. So people were here. The moment they heard that the Muslims are coming, they asked, these Muslims teach what? They teach, we are with them. So Muslims were regarded as liberators. Please understand this. If the non-Muslims see us as liberators from at least the shackles of materialism, that look, you have so much materialism, but you are not happy. The rate of suicide is so high. Divorce is so high. Youth on drugs. Look at you. British Airways in Heathrow, did you see 2 days ago? You saw? No. Nobody wants to work. They told people, you come and handle the luggage. Strike. They're striking. Now, a big problem in Europe. They are just asking, Britain is even giving a special visa for anyone to come work at the airport. Just handle the luggage. You see what Allah does to them? One day they will. Allah saved you. Allah just saved you, you know, if you were in Europe and you just came back. The plane is ready, but no one to put the luggage in the plane. Wow. Staff, ground staff, they call them. So what I am saying, my sisters and brothers, things are not good in Europe. The recession that is going to hit Europe, may Allah save us. Riba. Riba. What makes the pound so, why the pound is almost 6 ringgit? What is it? What is it that Britain has that others don't have? It's just a financial manipulation. Jordanian dinar is almost more than the pound. What does Jordan have? Quiet on Israel. Quiet on Israel will make your because buffer zone. Borders, don't say, have you seen Jordan? Never talks about this. Nothing, no problem. Although 60% of Jordanians are Palestinians. Handle them, 60% will eat. Palestinians inside Palestine can eat the Israelis, let alone 60%. Handle them, keep them busy, handle them for us. But where is the economy? They don't even have water. You don't have water. Jordan, you go to a hotel, you better shower quickly, because while you are with soap, you come out and did you ask yourselves? At least Kuwait has oil. Jordan has what? These are the top currencies of the world. Ask. You have to use your mind. See, there are many things, just politics, manipulation, economy, finance, this and that. Why Japan, one of the strongest economy of the world, their yen is very low, so that they sell. Otherwise, nobody will buy anything from them. The yen is not a very strong currency. China now, the second economy in the world, their currency is very low, deliberately, so that they sell. Otherwise, nobody can buy. I see. So there are politics in the world. These politics, if you don't study Qur'an and Sunnah and the Sahaba's lives, you cannot see them. You just deal with them and status quo until you die. I see. This is why Islam wants gold and silver. Gold and silver don't lose value. You have 100,000 ringgit in the bank, next year is 90,000 actually. Although you have 100, but the value of 90,000, because everything is expensive. Yesterday, I went to buy some milk. Oh, my children know how to get it cheaper than me. Things are going up. Everything is going up. So you know what I mean? If you have 10 ringgit today, tomorrow actually is 9 ringgit. Although you have the 10 ringgit note. But the gold and silver doesn't lose much. Actually, it even increases with time. Manipulation, sisters and brothers. Okay, that was a break during the story of Al-Ala al-Hadrami radiallahu. So he was an expert on the Persians. He hunted them. Persians were worshippers of fire. Somebody worship the fire, you leave him alone? No. And they were occupiers of the lands of the people of Iraq. So he went after them, pushed them back, and then take Islam to them. First, an intruder should get out of your house first. The first, you get out of my house, then we talk. Go to the gate. You are already inside. No talking until you get out. Do you understand? So then we talk, but not while you force yourself on me and you want to talk. No. Is this clear? Because people don't see that. They say, why the Muslims? Why the Muslims? You need to know geography first and history. Like the Jews today. Negotiations after you get out. War now, war. Because you are inside Palestine. When you go out, we can talk. Not the other way. They want you to talk now, so that whatever they gained, they can force it on you. Okay. Miracle of friends of Allah. Yeah, continue, Natasha.
In reality, it is part of Islam, miracles of the message of Allah. See how we moved up and participated in the military campaign under the He made 3 supplications to Allah, all of which were accepted. We encamped at a place where we searched for water for a mission to no prayer. Allah offered 2 units of voluntary prayers and supplication. O Allah, verily He receives our outcries and puts into your hands. O Allah, provide us with water in which we may function and enrich our lives. After we have satisfied our needs, do not give anyone a share from the water afterwards. We had not gone far before we came
which he stored up for Jews. Then I filled my container and looked at it to see whether his supplication would be accepted or not. We went further a little while, and then I said to them, I forgot how to take it off. I went back to the spot and it was as if a drop of water touched it.
Allahu Akbar. Now look at these miracles. Miracle meaning karama. Miracle only for prophets. Karama for. But it was because they were sincere with Allah and His Messenger. He made 3 du'as. They were shocked. The Sahaba who were with Al-Ala al-Hadrami, they saw how powerful he was in his dua. Meaning Allah will not turn him down. He was too close to Allah. Number 1, the karama. The definition of karama. What is it? It's a miraculous occurrence. It looks like a miracle, like you walk on water. Like you touch somebody very sick, he becomes very healthy. Immediately, not even a few days later. Immediately. And I've seen that with my own eyes. SubhanAllah. Okay. Allah is close to some people. Because they're close to Him, they serve Him more than others. May Allah make us amongst them. Ameen, ya Rab. Say Ameen. You never know, the dua, the sky will be open and your dua will be answered. It is a reality, the miraculous occurrence, and no one can dismiss it except, na'udhu billah, the people who have less knowledge. Those who have less knowledge and faith in Allah, they say, yeah, no, these are just, there are things like that. Ibn Taymiyyah, rahimahullah, said, karama of the friends of Allah, the wali, occur as a consequence of their obedience to Allah and His Messenger. You obey Allah and His Messenger, He start doing things that people get scared of you now when they see those things. Just because you are close to Allah. And it's not sihr. He just make dua, for example, make dua, then it happens. Whoa. So he asked for rain. Not asked for rain, he just said, Ya Rab, me and this group of people, we have gone, and you know, only for your sake to fight. Please give us some water. We don't have water. Few meters down the road, they found water. Okay. But what he said that water should disappear as soon as we finish. In his dua, he said, Ya Allah, give us water and take it out. Because I may find water, coincidence, right? But why the water disappeared? That's part of my dua. So they found the water, they made wudu, they drank, the horses drank, they took containers. One of the Sahaba said, I will test if this water, finding of water, was a miraculous occurrence, karama, or coincidence. He said to his companions after they left, I'm going back, I forgot my container. I go back to get it. He said, Wallahi, when I got back to that, I got the water, my water, but that pond disappeared. So I knew Al-Ala al-Hadrami was too close to Allah. That's one dua. Next one. Okay, that's the second one. He called upon Allah by some of His names. There was a sea between them and the enemy. He's pursuing the enemy because Abu Bakr said, catch them, don't lose momentum. Because if they regroup, they give us hard time. Okay? So, and he has only 16 men with him. Special forces. Have you seen some movies, they show you like 2, 3, 4, 5, they go to the jungle. Those are special forces. You should see the special forces of Sahaba. May Allah be pleased with them. Ala al-Hadrami was their commander. He said, Ya Alim, Ya Halim, Ya Ali, Ya Azim. He called upon Allah by 4 names. He said, your slaves are out fighting for your sake. He's talking to Allah. Your enemies. We are your slaves. We are fighting your enemies. Ya Rab, grant us passage to them. He said he kicked his horse and we started crossing the sea. You know what was wet? Only sea is deep. Only the knees of the horses were wet. But you say, Sheikh, they were swimming. Allah let them cross. Have you seen when a horse is inside water? He goes here, only his head. Why only the knees of the horse? It's a sea, it's not sungai. Allah. Swimming pool. If push a horse in swimming pool, he will swim, but his head up, the water here, not to his knee, because he's deep. I see. That's a miracle. So the third miracle, look at it.
On our return journey, searched for water to wash it. So we got to his spot and buried it. He had only covered a little distance and we found a large pool of water. Someone suggested that we should go back and see the water and wash his head. He went back, but he was nowhere to be found. The man said, I overheard him suddenly address. Oh, I need, oh, I need, oh, I need. Please make my death easy upon them, his companions, or something similar, and do not expose my weakness to anyone. Hearing this, the abandoned said,
Allahu Akbar. When he was dying, because he had stomach, on jihad, they went jihad, they get stomach pain, they get back pain, whatever pain Allah wants to give them. He said, Ya Rab, never expose my nakedness to anyone and make my death easy when it comes. Don't let anyone see my aura. That's why they didn't find water. You faham or not? When you have to wash someone, you have to remove his clothes, but you will cover. But still, he said, Oh Allah, my death should be special. Don't let anyone see my aura. O Ali, O Azim, O Halim. Please make my death easy upon them, upon the Sahaba. I don't want to be burdened on them or something similar. And do not expose my nakedness to anyone. So when they didn't find water, they just buried him like that. When there is no water, what to do? You have to still bury. So they put him in his cloth, put him in the grave. Not far from the place of his grave, they found water. So they said, let's go back, wash him. When they dug the grave, they didn't find him. Because he asked Allah not to let them see his aura. A man who was there, he said he was taken. I saw something taking something. This world of unseen, many people have faith in it. And this is what makes a mu'min different than a non-mu'min. Make it easy on my companions, Ya Allah, my death. I don't want to burden them. You know what a leader they do? They put them in glass. Look at the leaders of Korea now. They, what do you call that? Embalm them, let them there. Oh my God. Who took the body? Malaika. And they said, we just came back. We know the place. We don't find him. To wash him. Khalas. Allah accepted him. That's it. When you don't talk about these things, but when you talk, why many of our children believe there is Spider-Man? Because they keep seeing the same. So many of our kids believe there is Spider-Man. You know that? If our children hear these stories on a regular basis, they will believe. Repetition. May Allah make me and you among those who live this life of Sahaba, of true heroes. Man, real man, they get sick. Stomach sickness, he died. On the way back. Stomach didn't work, some problems, he died. Normal death. Continue.
story the sea on his rose. He advised him to migrate, and their first was quenched. The man got some of his belongings at sea. When he got back, he did not find the water. Jaguar, we did not have water. All the towns were estimated. So we washed him and dumped the ground with salt and vinegar. Do not give a man.
Very good. There is another narration that they found the body, but Allah started pouring rain, so they just washed him where he was, with the mud, so that nobody sees his aura. Because he wanted his aura not to be. They were very noble men. Today they're showing their breast, their chest, necklace like a girl. Are you a man or a woman? You know some people how they dress? Short. Yeah, they were so shy, noble. Even death, he was worried that people see his aura. Allahu Akbar. Man cannot see aura of men. Women cannot see aura of women. That's it, simple as this. That alone, men, women, women, men. So what I am saying here, my sisters and brothers, is this. There are Sahaba we don't know. And it's an honor to live. Allah honored you and me, those Hadirin and those sisters on Zoom. 3 Sahaba. Abdullah ibn Rawaha, radiallahu anhu. Khalid bin Sa'id, radiallahu anhu. And Ala al-Hadrami, radiallahu. If we don't open books and iqra, practice ayah, iqra, it will not work. We will never know this Sahaba. So next week, inshallah, Abu Hurairah, the famous Abu Hurairah. Why he's famous? Only 3 years of Islam with the Prophet ﷺ. He saw the Prophet ﷺ only for the last 3 years. Yet he narrated 2,500 hadith. Why? How come? This is exactly what the Shia and what the Orientalists will attack. They attack 2 Sahaba, Abu Hurairah and Aisha, radiyallahu anhuma. Why these 2? Because they narrated most hadith among all the Sahaba. If you see who narrated more hadith, Abu Hurairah and Aisha. Allah chose a woman also, subhanAllah. Allah doesn't want but a man and a woman when it comes to even the sunnah of the Prophet. The enemies of Islam attack these 2. They want to discredit them. If you want to discredit a content, discredit who says it or who transmits it. Then the sunnah is gone. So we will answer why, inshallah, why the Orientalists and the enemies of Islam, whether we know them or not, attack Abu Hurairah and say, how come a man for 3 years only of suhbah, of companionship, narrate most hadith? And why not Abu Bakr, who was from day one Sahabi? We will answer logically, without emotions, and scientifically. So that when you sit with them, you laugh and you say, okay, you finished, now don't interrupt me. I'm going to tell you why Abu Hurairah and why Aisha. Without getting upset, with defending Allah and His Messenger. Okay? Just keep coming to class and Allah will benefit you with knowledge. You stay home, let the home send you ilmu. Yeah? Takbir. May Allah bless you. I want to remind you with one hadith and I end. The Prophet ﷺ said, whoever leaves his home to seek knowledge, he is on a wing of an angel. You are not on Jalan, I don't know what. You are coming on a wing of an angel. And the Prophet ﷺ said, whoever takes a way to seek knowledge, Allah will give him way to Jannah, to paradise. So each time you come to class, you are actually on a Jalan towards paradise. So you have taken so many ways to go to paradise. Sisters and brothers, people used to walk. You are driving, for God's sake. Walk. Imam Malik, as a kid, until the sun burns in. Imam Zuhri, whenever he can, say, okay, come today. There is hadith for you. One day she told him, your slave is waiting outside. He said, I don't have slave. I have only you, slave girl. She said, you're slave. He said, that's not my slave, that's my student. The way the adab he had with his sheikh, that he looked like slave. But Imam Malik became Malik, and Sheikh Zoubir is speaking about him now. May Allah bless you all. Jumpa lagi. Rabbana atina fid dunya hasana wa fil akhirati hasana wa qina adhaban nar. Who are the three Sahaba we learned today? Close the books. Don't close the books. Okay, no. The girls. Natasha, the first one. Huh? Okay. Who remembers the first one? Okay, who do you remember? Khalid bin Sa'id, mashallah. Bushra?
Abdullah bin Rawaha.
Ala al-Hadrami. Good. And then Nadia bin Rawaha. May Allah be pleased with them. It's okay if you don't remember the names, but it means a lot to Rasulullah that you know his friends. Wow. Look at your son or daughter, say, how is your friend so? Oh, ma, you remember her name? It was good friends. Yalla, from now on, start collecting names. Next Sahabi, who is he, inshallah? Abu Huraira. Why he was called Abu Huraira? Because he loved cats. He is Nadia of the class. Huraira. She loves cats. Okay? He played with cats. The Prophet ﷺ called him Abu Huraira, father of kittens. Yeah? So if I see you playing with something, I will call you mother of that thing. Ali radiallahu anhu, the Prophet ﷺ saw him playing with Tana. Ali had a problem with his wife, Fatima. He got upset, he left. The Prophet ﷺ came, found Fatima sad. He said, what's wrong? She said, I had an argument with my husband, Ali. He said, where is he? He said, he went this way. The Prophet ﷺ, father-in-law, went, talked to his son-in-law, brought him back. Nicely, he said. Look at people who love the family to say, he didn't say, well, it's up to him. No. He went, he said, what's it? He knows that also women give hard time to husbands. You think only husbands give hard time to? And this is his daughter, Fatima. He said, you go back. So he found him with a stick, upset, playing with Tana. He told him, father of Tana, what's wrong? Oh, Messenger of Allah, your daughter. He said, it's okay, and women are nice to be nice to them, and they, they don't mean, sometimes they kalankabot. Takbir!
Assalamu alaikum, Sheikh. Sheikh, I have a question.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah. Why you want to change the subject? Atma, go ahead.
Sheikh, Ali Imran is family of Imran, right?
Ali Imran, family of Imran, yes.
Imran. But if Al-Alai Al-Hadrami means?
Oh, this is Al-Ala. In Arabic,
yeah.
Al-Ala. Al-Ala means the high.
Al-Hadrami?
Alif Lam, D.
Oh, that is D.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Means, for example, Al, Al, this is not Ali. Very good. This is not Ali Imran. Ali Ibrahim. Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa ala Ali Muhammad. No, it's not the same. Al-Ala'u Al-Hadrami. Ala from Hadramaut. His origin from you. Fatma is very happy today because two Sahaba.
MashaAllah.
Takbir. Okay. May Allah bless you all. Jazakumullah khair for coming. May Allah bless all Hadirin and Hadirat, Zoomin and Zoomat. وصلى الله على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. السلام عليكم.